Welcome to Nico Cosmica. This is the frequency forecast for the second half of 2024. Let's see what we're looking at, people. In the first half, I did say, let's get this party started. That's in general, but it's also to trigger very specific people relating to my past. They know who they are. We're looking at more romantic options. This is specifically Queen of Cups energy. Could be talking to a water sign, females. This is the whole collective for the second half of 2024, but it's also a specific narrative. Don't walk away from these romantic options. It's time to explore. You might be looking at your star. You might have found your groove, been able to find what you're going to be really good at and excelling at. Don't juggle. You won't be left out of the cold financially. I could be talking to my werewolves, my shapeshifters, someone who has to show different faces to the world in order to have success. That doesn't mean deception. It means highlighting your different facets. Facets and assets. Facets. Anyway, so we're also not looking at spending a lot of money. You might have overcome some spending habits that you now regret. Like you wish you had that money in your bank and in your pocket because now you know your way, right? You might be a little bored in love. Some of you might also becoming parents, mamas specifically. And this is really great energy. I'm going to stop the tarot on this because this is really the card of defending oneself, cutting away what no longer works, but also having abundance, the abundance of new birth, new projects. It's saying don't really flirt, so you're not out there to just have fun. There is a past life relationship still kind of hanging over your head, but have playfulness. Like, don't go out seeking people, but if they come into your sphere, you can be playful. You need to focus the second half on finances and career and not being so codependent. So really seeking your autonomy, both in your finances and in your love life, and maybe focusing on your children, your self-improvement, your home. Other stuff will come. And you've got to make the effort. So this is in beauty. This is in health. This is in your finances. This is not just a wu-wei kind of sit there and it will come. You're going to have to do work and make the effort somehow. The ice is thawing. There is a change in the situation. The stagnation that you saw in the beginning of the year is starting to cut free. But you need to maybe amp up your yin or yang energy. Don't overthink it. All that glitters is not gold. There is still this person who's out there and they are determined. You might get a leg up from somebody. Somebody might help you this second half. And why? Don't even play. Don't even play. The real soulmate is going to bring new life. The old soulmate, the person who comes in as the temptation, the test, they're still hanging around and they probably feel really good because they feel really familiar, right? If you're trying a brand new food or somebody offers you pizza and you're really used to eating pizza, no gross intentions there. Or if you're really used to eating Chinese food and somebody offers you Hawaiian food and you're like, no, I don't want to eat this Hawaiian food. I'm not used to this. I like my Chinese food. Even though the Hawaiian food could be awesome and maybe this particular dish would even like help you in health ways or something, you're going to reject it because the Chinese food is your comfort food. And so this old soulmate is your comfort or your security blanket from the past, but they're always coming back around as a test. And it's like, oh, are you going to be able to understand not what feels good, because we know what feels good. Are you going to understand what feels healthy and good and positive? Are you going to be able to embrace what feels odd or could feel like it's new form of a security blanket if you let go of the old one? There's a lot of different dynamics here, but there is a sense of you facing a test of not going back to what was comfortable, but seeking what is real and authentic. So let's get some more cards. Protect yourself. Again, there's this old energy out there. they're not positive. They want to break you down. They want to be to take a knee. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they do not want to give you a leg up. They want to cut you. They want to like cut you off at the knees. Literally, figuratively, I've been there, both. And so you need to protect yourself and you need to protect your children. I am not joking. The children card has come out reverse in a number of readings. This person either hates children or sees children as a burden on the earth. There's some kind of mental health issue there. They may want to just have you not be a parent and not have that joy. There is something in the embodiment of being a parent if you have children. This could even be your fur baby. I had a guy come over to my house, and this is someone I knew from high school. He came to my house. He didn't want to leave, and he started to make advances of like possibly wanting to harm my dog at the time. And I was single, no children or anything. But the other being that would have done harm to me without harming me was my dog. And it's just that there's people out there who are like, well, if I can't hurt you, I'll hurt what you love. The hell you will, bro. Because just like you can hurt, we can hurt. Just like you can hurt, we can defend. Don't come at us, because you're going to see a wolf mama, bear papa, wolf papa real effing quick. And we're not playing. So you want to slime around, you want to act like the predator, you want to think our children are prey, you best step back, because you're going to learn the hard way. And that's just all it is. You want to see a snapback, come at us. Because this is our children. This is the future. No. You're not getting at me by going after young. You want to see teeth? We'll show you teeth. And that's how you have to be. This is about protect yourself. Protect your children. You have that ability. Stand in your strength. Stand in your energy. And you protect those young. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because this is a weak spot. And they see it. So what else? Do not wait. Do not say I'll wait and see. And explore other options. If you feel you're not being heard, explore other options. If you feel that you have met your soulmate, but some red flags are going off, explore other options. That is the key message right here. Explore other options. Let's see here. We have energy signature. Everybody has one. Just like if you're doing magic, if you do magic against somebody and there's an adept, they can actually energetically trace back who the magic came from. It may take a minute, but they can find it. And there's light codes. So this is travel awaits you. You might want to look into ley lines, relocating to where there's heavy ley lines. And there's sacred divinity. This is time for transformation. For real. Let's see what we got here. Building bridges. You're going to successfully overcome a problem. Someone is behaving stupidly. Could be you. Probably the other person. Somebody in a position of authority is going to act the fool. And they're going to cause some disappointment. Okay. You know someone's lying on you. You already know. Get ready for it. Looks like it's going to happen around April, or someone dealing with the month of April. This is temporary. Whatever they think they're dealing a blow on, they're not. There's maybe romance in the air, or it's about it. Could be a divorce, unbalanced scales, something feels unfair. It's regarding a dark-haired man, dark-skinned man, someone called Dark Man, who feels like they burned bridges. They might have broken off an engagement, and now they have regrets. Well, it probably happened for a reason, right? And it's that soulmate, right? So there's a soulmate from the past who has spiritual love, and they feel like they can't let it go. They've been disappointed. We find this a lot with kindred, because there's such just as back history. Humans have a history of taking out kindred females, and that leaves a bunch of males. Now, one of the reasons this was done is because human females thought if they took out the kindred females, the kindred males would want them. And what happens is kindred males become very depressed in those situations. And sometimes, you know, we had kindred who were hybrids. They can get along with human females very well. There's this whole dynamic to it. My website goes further into it, as do my books. But we could be seeing a situation where there was a hybrid who picked a human, and now they're like, oh, I so regretted that. Well, you chose, man. There's going to be triumph over troubles in the end of 2024. And we use your intuition, but we got the unicorn. Bam. That's all I'm going to say for that. Protect your kids. Protect yourself. Work on self-improvement. But baby, you, the unicorn. Not literally, but, you know, symbolically. You're the unicorn. And you're rare. And these people, the reason this guy has come back around is not just a lesson, this guy or gal. The reason that they're reverbing and coming back is because you're the unicorn. And you've been living in a world that's trying to tell you, you a donkey. Okay? You living in a world that said you're a donkey. Hope you enjoyed. Keep on shining.